Department of Justice, the DOJ, drops Georgia from sanctuary district list. And this happened like right now. Today's the 14th. Oh, it's the 15th. Whatever. Department of Justice, the Robert F. Kennedy Department. Department of Justice has removed all Georgia locations from sanctuary jurisdiction. And we have 6 locations. We got a lot. We have a lot of Atlanta, Athens, Fulton, DeKalb, the Fulton. That means coming. Milton. That means the richest. Milton is the richest part of the Atlanta and the sundown town. That's their white people too up there coming. That's all sundown. That's mostly white people. DeKalb, Douglas, Athens, Clark, and we have more. The list goes down for days. Duh. We multicultural, basically. Yeah, of course they're gonna attack the colored people here. Sovereign means we don't really, not sovereign, excuse me, sanctuary. We don't need to do, and they're not supposed to touch the sanctuary cities. We don't really do what everybody else does. Even though we're not too ahead of the nation, we're multicultural. We have a lot of colored people here. Georgia has been ahead of the curve for most states on having a law on sanctuary policy. Mr. Patel, he's Georgia Municipal Association. The law itself is pretty broad, and at least in the definition of sanctuary policy. Oh, by the way, for those people who want to like nitpick people for every little thing that they do, this isn't those pages where people like read to you a bedtime story and everything's all nice. That's not what this is. So if I fuck up with my reading, I don't care. In the description of video, there's a pay me link right there. You can go ahead and pay me and shut the fuck up. The law prohibits any policy or practice where local officials are restricted from cooperating with federal law enforcement and immigration matters. ICE, look, you have to comply to what ICE says. ICE has already been in the state fucking up, and people don't listen. You stupid. It's called Atlanta. People down here, if you definitely coming down here to mistreat people, they definitely ain't finna listen to your ass. What's the rule in Atlanta? Make money, keep going, and make money. And treat people well. You don't need to be mistreating people down here. What the fuck? Alright, mistreat people. You're gonna be rolling. They're gonna be playing that song from Limp Bizkit. You're gonna be rolling. For real. You're gonna wonder how somebody got that song blasted out their car. And they knew what time it was. They was ready all times. It said every year municipalities have to certify the states they do not have sanctuary practices, and that they follow the state's law on statute verification. State funding depends on how following the law, and government employees can face criminal charges and not obey the law. They want to cut us of our money. You already cut us of our money, honey. We was already mad, girl. We over here working. People working. They got night jobs. People don't even. They don't even get no sleep. They just get money, and it still ain't enough. Girl, you finna make people mad. You remember King Louis with the guillotine and stuff? How they ran up on your ass? It's finna be a different type of J6. It's finna be the people. Georgia is a little detailed as to what they mean by sanctuary policy. Yeah, we're a little bit more detailed. We have written definition of it. The legislator here in Georgia was deliberate. Patel, do you see this? Patel, you talking to a colored person right now. It's a colored person relaying some more colored stuff. My city colored, and that's why it looks so brand new. It's because that's what we like. We got all the cultures. Look, you already pissing. Look, you pissing people off. They already coming. The first list from the federal government was a little confusing as what the federal government was identifying as a sanctuary policy. Yeah, if you confuse you, we definitely finna Rango Tango. Bitch, you didn't even make sense. So no, we're not finna listen to that. You're crazy. The Department of Justice did not want to respond to a request or a comment to update shut up, all these updated lists. Oh, so since they gonna do this with the maps, now you want to update these lists and shit? All right, a lot of people who watch me, they from Atlanta. Why you say Atlanta like that? Because I'm from the north, damn. You be all right. I'm from the north part of Atlanta. But anyways, I gotta go smoke because I'm fucking mad. What are you talking about? Atlanta ain't finna do nothing that your mean ass said. Okay, so fuck it. The last thing I want to cover is anytime you see anything with task force on it, that's basically, I'm just gonna say it short, sweet, and simple for you. That is Trump's Nazi cops. Because he's trying to like make all these extra fucking cops. But this part of the video, I'm going to be talking about the World Cup. It's hosted in my hometown, Atlanta. So it's going to be June 2026. And right here, I was looking up, you know, I wanted to see if the Olympic Task Force was going to be there. Like I was saying, anything that says task force is basically Trump's new Nazi cops. So he's trying to put the at first I was reading that Trump was trying to put the Olympic task force here for the World Cup. But thankfully, my state, the Atlanta Local Organizing Committee, they said the state is going to handle any type of policing or any type of security for the World Cup, which in layman's terms is great. What that means is that Trump is not going to be able to beat up our immigrants or our tourists because they have money. They're coming to enjoy themselves in the events, and we would like them to enjoy themselves while they're here, okay? But yeah, the Olympic Task Force, I'm reading right here. I can't believe it's here. What the hell? What outfits do they have on? But they're due to terminate in December 31st, 2026. Unless Trump does an extension. But thankfully, they're not going to be and they're at specific locations in games and events, and they're not going to be at the World Cup. So, yay. Though Trump is trying to push it, I think Atlanta finally got the final pushback saying that the state is going to take care of things like that. Any type of state needs. Now, when you hear Trump saying that he got the Olympics in Cali, I don't even know why y'all can tell he's lying, but it's the Olympic Committee. They choose where they want to go each year. So they wanted to go to Cali. It's not Trump calling, bring, hey. No, they wanted to spend their time in Cali this year, 2028. So we'll see that there. I don't know what's going on with the Olympic Task Force over there, but I hope that the state will be able to secure their own events. I know that there's some people, there's like particularly, especially men, who are like, you know, I did not want my tax dollars to be spent on a fucking outfit. But you know, it's the state's funds to spend however they like. And it is Atlanta. And we gotta look fresh. You know, we got to have our hair done, nails done, outfit done, you know, everything. I thought they UV protection, that's kind of cute. They going to be resistant against the heat. They wearing them now, so y'all should see them wearing these outfits now. Now, I was really interested. I was wondering if they was highlighter. You know, because I love it that they glowing up at night and that I can see their asses. They say, we want you to see us coming. I like that. Because, you know, our cops be blowing past red lights. I love this blue. At least I saw him coming. Now that I'm glad that the Olympic Task Force is not gonna be there, because it ain't gonna be no drama. Thank God, we got enough drama in my city. It's gonna be nice and relaxing. Because we already look, the Mexican coming out, the Latinos coming out, everybody coming out. We finna have a party. FIFA World Cup will be held in multiple cities in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. I hope y'all are ready. Not only Latinos love soccer, but Europeans love soccer. The people in the Caribbean love soccer. Africans love soccer. It's just gonna be a good time, which Atlanta is ready for it.